Hello, ladies. This is Heather Petherick, the Career Freedom Coach for women all over the world. Thanks for joining me today. Awesome. Hi, Megan. I'm just going to let everybody jump on in this Periscope broadcast. Thanks for joining me today. I've got some fantastic content to share with each of you. And at the end of this Periscope broadcast, I'm going to take your questions and answer them live. So as I'm going through this content, please write down your questions and save them for the end when I open things up after I've shared the content. I'm just going to adjust my camera as everybody's jumping on. Hey, thanks for the hearts. Keep sharing those hearts so I know that you're out there listening. Tomcat, Christy, Megan, Sean, thanks for joining me today. If you're new to Periscope, you can actually type in comments, and I would love for you to start typing those in. Tell me where you're listening from in this Periscope broadcast and let me know where you're from so I can welcome you. If you're also new, you can continue to give me hearts as a way to interact with me as I'm sharing the content with you. You can share hearts by tapping your screen and you'll see little hearts float up from the bottom right-hand corner. Hi, Jesse. Thanks for joining me. So go ahead and type in at the bottom any comments or questions that you have. Oh, from Lethbridge. Hey, Christy. Nice to see you. Or thanks for joining me today. So this Periscope broadcast that I'm going to share with you today is about how to take the leap. Earlier in this week, I shared with my email subscribers a big leap that I took in my business and my career recently and will be playing out in 2016. So I'll share with you a little bit about that. But more specifically, what I'm going to share with you today, I feel like I'm like overexposed, my camera's not focusing. How about I sit back? That's a little better, right? I don't look so washed out. Perfect. Okay, so my name is Heather Petherick, the Career Freedom Coach for women all over the world. Today I'm going to be sharing with you in this Periscope broadcast the 3 reasons why you're not where you want to be in your career, the 3 excuses you must overcome if you want to move forward in 2016, and the 1 simple habit that you can start doing today that will transform your life and career in 2016. 1 simple thing. Sound good? Awesome. Share with me those hearts by tapping your screen so that I know that you're there and you're enjoying what I'm saying. Write down your questions as I'm sharing this content, and at the end of this broadcast, thanks for those hearts. I love it. Fantastic. You can write down your questions on a piece of paper, and then at the end of the content, I'm going to ask you to type those in so that I can answer them live. Fantastic? All right, let's get rolling. So I want to share with you something that has blown my mind in the last 2 weeks. I shared with my subscribers earlier via an email, and I'll share it with you now, that I have taken a huge leap forward in my career and my business. Yeah, share those hearts. This past week, I made the biggest investment ever in myself and my career and my business. I made a 5-figure investment in a 1-year coaching program that I'm going to be a part of in 2016. I know, it's so exciting. Share those hearts. With my mentor, a woman that I find incredibly inspiring, my coach, Gina DeVee. And here's the really exciting part. In 2016, I'm going to get to travel around the globe to meet her personally for our coaching work together to places like Miami, Florence, Paris, and Los Angeles. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable. Thank you for those hearts, you guys. I still am like sweating bullets, kind of got that queasy stomach feeling because it's been a huge investment in myself and my business this last couple of weeks. But here's the thing, and this is why I did it. I know what I love to do, and I'm going to continue to do it in the manner that I love. I'm just going to block some people that are like not very fun. Why did I make this investment? Because I believe in myself and I know what I love to do and I want to do it at a higher level. But I also know that getting to another level, no matter who you are or what line of work that you're in, it requires a constant up-leveling, a constant reinvesting in who we are and what we do. Yeah. So that's why I did it. Now, I want to share with you some of the excitement and inspiration that helped me to get to this point in the hopes that it will serve you in your career as you continually up-level, invest in yourself, and go for big dreams. So the first thing I want to share with you is the 3 reasons why you might not be where you want to be yet in your career. And here they are. Number 1 is that often as possibility-seeking, big-thinking professionals with a fair dose of talent, we can create these dreams and visions for ourselves and our future, and they are so big, so fantastic, that sometimes they frankly just freak us out. We think, how in the world am I going to achieve that? Am I crazy for doing it? Yeah, tap those hearts if you agree. And so, right on the heels of all this excitement and enthusiasm and big thinking, suddenly we can go into this phase of, oh my God, I freaked myself out. There's no way I can do that. And then you start beating yourself up and thinking about all the reasons why it's not possible. When really, in order to get out of that overwhelm of, the big idea, is you need to chunk it down. So instead of thinking about how big I want my business to get in 2016 through this investment, which could very easily freak me out with the investment that I've made, what I do to stay out of overwhelm is to chunk it down. In fact, what I do is I plan for 90 days at a time. So instead of this big overwhelming vision that I have, I sit down and I start to plan out what needs to happen every 90 days to keep moving forward. And I create tangible outcomes so that I break it down and it doesn't seem so overwhelming anymore. So that's the first reason why you may not be there, is you've got great dreams and visions, but you continually freak yourself out and overwhelm by how big and bold that vision might be. The second reason I often see women are not where they want to be in their career is that they're not developing their asset. Now, what I mean by that is this. Now, we all think of assets in terms of our house, right? Our mortgage, where we live, our car, perhaps. If you're like me, maybe your jewelry and your shoes, but also your job title and your career. Often we think that that is our biggest asset, our job, because that's where the money comes from. Hi from the Ukraine. But really beneath that asset, beneath the mortgage, beneath the car and all the nice things, hi from Russia, from all the tangible things that you have in your life that maybe you first think of as assets, beneath all of that, behind all of those great things is what? It's you. It's you. You are the machine, the factory of awesomeness behind all of those tangible things, right? And I want you to think, are you actually developing you? Because you are the basis of all the good things that come into your life, right? Your job, your business, the gifts and generosity that you can share with your friends and family. You're the source of it all. Hi, Jamies. So I need you to think critically about when the last time was that you actually invested in yourself and developed you as that precious primary asset that you really are. I mean, think about this. If you are a business and you're doing planning for next year and you want to develop or want to increase your business's income, well, what typically happens? Well, typically, if you're wanting to increase your income as a business, you're going to hire more salespeople, or you're going to get better processes, or you're going to develop new products. That all takes time and money and effort. So if you are the factory, if you are the primary source of good things in your life, what are you doing to invest, build, and grow your skills? That's one of the primary reasons why I continue to up-level and invest in my business and myself, because that's the only way I'm going to grow and increase my income and grow my impact. So that's the second piece, is you've got to develop your asset. That is to develop you. Awesome. Thanks for those hearts, you guys. All right, the third reason why you may not be where you want to be in your career is, I've got some notes here so I don't lose track, is a mindset piece. Now, if you have listened to me at all, even a little bit on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Periscope like this, you know that I'm a big proponent, big advocate of sharpening your mindset. And this is still true. When you're looking at going from where you are in your career, which is probably a pretty awesome place, right? You've got some talents, you've got a measure of success, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But if you're a big thinking, far-reaching professional, you know that there's another place that you want to go to, right? There's another level that you want to get to, right? Who's with me here? Give me those hearts. So you know there's another place that you want to go. Awesome! Thank you for those hearts. And here's the thing. if you want to get from here to there, something has to change. I mean, to your credit, you have gotten where you are today, being who and how you are. It's worked pretty good. But in order for you to go to the next level, which might be big and bold and mind-blowing, you're going to have to learn to do things differently. What I mean by that is you're going to have to drop those self-limiting beliefs. Hey, Sean, thanks for joining us. You're going to have to drop those self-limiting beliefs, that negative thinking that wears you down and drains your energy. You're going to have to surround yourself with more positive people. And you're going to have to start putting yourself in a place where there's not so much drama. Hi, from New Mexico. Fantastic. Now, Tony Robbins, I think we all know who he is, has famously said that success is 20% strategy and 80% psychology. And I think that's a great way for this to sum up this idea. 20% strategy and 80% psychology. That's what this is. If your mind is sharp and clean and doesn't get caught into useless, time-wasting, energy-draining drama, you're going to have more of the best of yourself to really shoot for those dreams, stretch, and achieve what you want. Hi from Russia again. Fantastic. I love that we are from like all over the globe. This is fantastic. So those are the three reasons why I find most clients, most women and men, may not be where they want to be in their career. Just as a review, number one is that your big, bold dreams, hi from Turkey, fantastic. Number one, your big, bold dreams, hi from Las Vegas, woo! Okay, I'm going to stop reading comments and getting back on track to the content. Save your, Magician 26, save your questions for the end. I'm just going to get through the content first and then answer questions later, okay? So review, the three reasons why people may not be in their career where they want to be. Number one is that you get overwhelmed with your big, bold visions. Is that you think big and then you kind of retract and freak out because it's so big, you don't know how you're going to achieve it. You got to chunk it down. Second reason is that you're not developing your asset as regularly or as powerfully as you need to be. You are the source of all the income and awesome things that are coming from you. So just like a business, you need to continually invest, continually develop your skills, your support, your processes. Awesome. And the third one that I shared with you just a minute ago was that you've got to sharpen your thinking, sharpen your mindset, get out of the drama, the self-defeating, comparison-making, perfection-seeking that right now is wasting a ton of your time, intelligence, and genius. Okay? Awesome. Thanks for those hearts, you guys. We have so many people from around the globe today. It's awesome. All right. The next thing I wanted to share with you in this Periscope broadcast was the 3 excuses that hold us back. And let me tell you, I have been the queen of excuses for a long time. So I can speak with some credibility here in that I used to tell all 3 of these excuses to myself, and it kept me trapped in work that I did not love, doing things that were not my genius. So, oh, great. Soap Bubble, thanks for being here. All right, the 3 excuses that we all must overcome if we really truly want to create the life, the career, the business that we love, and the life that we deserve. Here they are. And I hear these all the time. So give me hearts if you relate. First one, number 1 that I hear from clients and prospects is I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it. That's too much for me. I couldn't possibly do that. Something of that nature. Does that sound familiar to any of you? Give me hearts if it does. You can give me hearts by tapping your screen. I'm not worth it. I'm not good enough. I couldn't possibly do that. Yeah, hearts, exactly. Who doesn't tell themselves that at some point? But like any excuse, I want to share with you the actual truth here, how to overcome that excuse. The truth is that whatever your desires are, whatever you want to create in your life, your career, your business, you are worth it. And you're the only one that can make that judgment call. You can't wait for external validation for a spouse or friends or family to say, yeah, you're awesome enough, go do that. Because you have to believe it first. Like I said earlier, you are the primary asset in your career, in your business. And so if you don't believe that you're worth it, if you don't believe that you can do it, nobody else is going to either. But here's the cool trick. As soon as you start believing that you are worth it, that you can do it, that it is possible, guess what? It is. It freaking suddenly becomes possible because now the tides have changed and you hold yourself in a place that is more powerful, that is more permission giving, and way more empowering than ever before. So that's the first excuse you must get over. The second excuse that often holds us in small places in our career is this: I don't have the money. Now, I hear that from women all the time. And thank you for your question, but I'm going to answer those in just a few minutes when I'm done sharing the content, okay? So hold that thought. Second excuse is I don't have the money. I see training that I want to take that would really grow my career. I want to get mentoring, coaching, support. I want to join a mastermind, but it takes resources that I don't have. You know what? That's an easy excuse for any of us to say. And yes, it may be true. Maybe we don't have, $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000 sitting in the bank, totally not earmarked, right? So on some level, it may be true. But I want to challenge you to think of it this way. Now, as creative and resourceful people in this world, let me ask you this. You're so intelligent. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. As women and men, think about the last time you made a purchase for yourself, right? Maybe it was a totally fabulous but impractical pair of shoes. Maybe it was a vacation to take your family on. Maybe it was tickets to a hockey game. Whatever it was, chances are you didn't have the money at the time that you decided you wanted it. But guess what? You found the money, didn't you? We all do. We all can find the money that we want for the things that we truly need. Wouldn't you agree? Give me some hearts if you know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. So yes, you may not have this sweaty wad of cash in your bank account that's totally unmarked. Yeah, hearts. But for the things that you truly want, you will find the money. It takes, though, a leap of faith to make that investment, to make that purchase, and then we find the resources for the things that we truly want. So that excuse of not having the money is kind of bullshit when you really get down to it. All right, third excuse of why you might be trapped in a place in your career or life that is not where you want to be is this. It's the belief or the excuse that it won't work for you. Oh yes, Heather, that would be a great coaching program, or that would be a great training that I should take. I think it would benefit me, but it's not going to work for me, right? Other people can succeed. Other people can have gangbuster results. Other people can build a business. Other people can change their job, but I can't. I'm somehow, too weak, too flawed, too undisciplined, whatever it is. But we believe that we're not enough, that it's not possible for us. Yeah, that you're trapped. Exactly. The truth is, and this is a tricky one. Hello, Roman. Nice to see you. The truth with this one is whatever you believe is the truth. So if you truly believe that it's not possible for you, that you could make an investment and still not succeed, guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. That's the power of the mindset piece. But if suddenly you believe that it is possible for you, that you're just like those people that you see getting great results, changing their careers, up-leveling their business, and doing great things, if you start to realize that you are just as good, in some ways maybe even more talented than them, and start to actually believe that it is possible for you, then guess what? It totally is. Okay, I'll put my finger away. I don't want to be that kind of person. But it's so true. Hey, read Rhonda Byrne. Yes, I totally have. Love her book. But right now I am forgetting the title. Do you remember the title? Type it in if you can. It's a great book. And if you haven't read Rhonda Byrne's book, please do so. Thanks for those hearts again. Okay, so those are the 3 excuses. Oh yes, the secret. Dar. Anyway, I should have stumbled to that. Right. Okay, where was I? So we've talked about the 3 reasons why you may not be where you want to be in your career. Now I've talked about the 3 excuses that keep you trapped in a role, in a career, in a life that is not what you pictured or what you have designed for yourself. The last thing that I want to share with you, and then I'm going to take your questions, whatever they may be, is this. The one simple habit that you can start doing today, every day, that will transform your career and your life in 2016. You ready for it? Okay, here it comes. Keep giving me those hearts. One simple habit, and I have employed this habit for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and I'm going to give it to you because I know how transformational it can be. And it's simple. It takes 5 minutes a day, and we've all got 5 minutes a day. It is this. What I want you to do, and this is part of the mindset work that really is behind the success that you see in people that you admire. It is attuning our mind and our beliefs and our thoughts to the positive, to what it is we truly want. Because there's an interesting study that I did, and I don't know the sources, but I read about this a long time ago that I want to share with you. The power of the mind. Scientists, brain scientist people have found that on average, the human being thinks 50,000 different thoughts every single day. Now, the alarming thing is that of those 50,000 thoughts that run unedited through our brain every day, 80% of them are negative. They're negative. And you know what I'm talking about here, right? They're the, I'm not good enough, I screwed that up, I'm too lazy, too undisciplined, whatever it is. They're negative thoughts, or they could be negative thoughts about somebody else. My kids are unruly, my house is a mess. Negative, negative, negative. And that unedited thinking keeps us focused on lack, on what we don't have, or what's not good enough. What we really need to do, and that's what this simple habit will do for you, is it trains your mind, it tunes your radar to the positive, which puts you in a creative, inspiring, big thinking, confidence-filled place where everything is possible. So here's the simple habit. 5 minutes a day, that's all you need, is sit somewhere quietly. Close the office door, turn off the car, stay in the parking lot, whatever it is. Lock yourself in the bathroom. Hey, whatever works for you. 5 minutes a day. Sit down. Hi, Jamies. Hi. 5 minutes for yourself and write out. Get a journal, piece of paper, whatever. And start to think about what you do want instead of all those unedited thoughts that occur about what's not right, what you don't have, what's going wrong. 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes. So for me, what I've trained my thinking to focus on are results that I want to create in my business. And for some of us, again, that sense of overwhelm, if we get too specific, it can overwhelm us, or we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to achieve it. So we kind of get freaked out and we abandon this habit. So if that's you, you can be really general and just think in terms of, okay, what is it that you want? For me, what I want more than anything is a sense of ease and luxury in my life. I love to travel. I love to inspire and be inspired. So that's what I think. I think those few terms. I think travel. I think inspiration. I think ease and luxury. I also think time and money freedom. And that's all I think about. I think about what it looks like, what it feels like to have and be those things. For 5 minutes a day, that's it. What do you think? Is that something that you can do? Absolutely. We've all got 5 minutes. Heck, you can do this in the time it takes you to brush your teeth, right? If that's what you do when you brush your teeth, you are going to do yourself a huge favor in 2016. What do you say? It would take me 15. Well, fine. If you want to do it for 15 minutes, all the better. Fantastic. Okay. We are at the point in this broadcast where I'm going to open it up to you guys. I want you to ask me your questions about anything that I might have shared today, the 3 reasons why you might not be where you want to be, the 3 excuses that are holding you back, or the one simple habit that has the power to transform your life and career in 2016. Okay? Anything career related. As the career freedom coach for women around the world, trust me, I've heard and seen a lot of it. So throw me your questions right now. Awesome. Now, while you're typing in your questions or comments or insights or ahas from what I've shared, I'm going to ask you to also share this with your Twitter followers. You can do that by, I think, swiping left on your screen, and it will reveal an option to share this with your followers. 94 Katab, do you have a plan for 2016? Absolutely. I have this fantastic plan. And like I said, I chunk it down. I have goals or milestones set for myself for every 90 days for the whole of 2016. And I find 90 days for me is a tangible amount of time because I'm project focused. I get really excited at the beginning of a goal, and then after 90 days, I'm ready to change it up. So I've found 90 days for me is where I need those gateways or those milestones that I'm seeking to achieve as part of the plan. Okay, awesome question. What else have you got for me? Come on, ladies, lay it on me. Am I a network marketer? No, I am not, but I'm a natural. Ooh, thank you very much. I like your self-confidence. You're going to be something in the future. Awesome. Yeah, but you know what? So are you. All it takes is the belief. If you know you're going to be something in the future, you're going to be. You just need to get yourself moving in the right direction. Invest in yourself, sharpen your mindset, and do that with that simple 5 minutes a day habit I shared with you. Awesome. Okay, what else? Oh, and more hearts. Yay! I love those hearts. Love them. Fantastic. What other questions do you have for me? Anything? Oh, look at you guys have been holding back. Now those hearts are flooding in. Fantastic. Okay, while you're typing in questions, I'll give you some resources. One of our viewers mentioned Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret. Great one if you haven't mentioned it or if you haven't read it. In terms of shameless self-promotion, I'm going to give you the web address to my website. How about that? If you want to learn more about what I do and how I do it with clients, you can go to heatherpetherick.com. And if somebody knows how to spell my name, if you could type it into the comments, that would be awesome. And then the rest of you could just take a screenshot and then you'd have that. Awesome. Thanks, Megan. heatherpetherick.com if you want to know more information. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Bob. See, somebody just took a picture of it. Perfect. You guys are awesome at this Periscope thing. Any other questions about what I've shared with you today? You have, let's see, it's December 3rd today. Hi, Inner Beauty. Awesome. It's December 3rd today. So that means, what do we got? 27 more days to make an impact in 2015. Before the year is gone, the door is closed. So if you are not where you want to be in your career or life yet, at this point in 2015, I want you to think seriously about the tips that I've shared with you today because they are the answer. They are the doorway to getting to where you want to be in 2016. Do not let another year go by without really stepping up, investing in yourself, sharpening your mindset, and creating the career you love and the life you deserve. Well, I got here late, so I'm going to have to watch the replay. Absolutely. Thank you for that comment. The replay is going to be available on Periscope for, I believe, 24 hours, but lucky you people, if it's gone from there, you can also find it on my website and my Facebook page. The website, again, is heatherpetherick.com, or you can search Heather Petherick Coaching on Facebook, and you can find the replay in both of those places. I missed that last comment or question. Sorry about that. Looking at the time. I want to be respectful of your time. So, going once. Go. Here's a question. What do you suggest for like a typical plan? Okay. Here's some on-the-spot coaching for a typical plan. First thing that I would do is I would spend, 15, 20 minutes brainstorming on paper what it is that you want to create in 2016. And this could be your career, your business, it could be your life, anything to do with your family, fitness, health, everything. Dump it all onto a piece of paper. Like, just get it out of your head and onto the paper about what you wanted to create so that it's not continually circling, but it actually becomes tangible. Write it all down and actually take a step back and look at, okay, what the heck is it that I want to create? And start to get a sense of how big of a stretch that's going to be for you. Then, number 2, ask yourself, am I really committed to this? Because maybe some of the things you've written down are dreams or nice tos, but you actually, when it comes down to it, wouldn't stick your neck out for. So get really clear on what is it in that list that you are willing to like sign your name to, no holds barred, be committed to. So whittle that list down to what you want to commit yourself to. Once you're really clear on A, what it is, and B, what you're committed to, then I would start separating it out. Month by month, or as I said, every 90 days, start to develop a plan of what needs to happen, each month or at the end of each 90 days to move towards you having or achieving or being that by the end of 2016. Cool? Hello. Oh, I missed that comment. You can type it back in. Sorry. Great questions, you guys. Thank you so much. And continue with those hearts. Continue with those hearts. Anything else? Thanks, guys. I love it. I'm feeling the love. Okay, we are at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to give you a couple seconds left to add your comments or questions, and then I'm going to let you go. If you have missed the replay, okay, hello, 17-year-old marketing entrepreneur. Any tips for a startup marketing business? Do you know, I don't think I'm the one to ask for that, because typically my area of specialty is savvy, well-educated career women that are looking to up-level their existing career or take their expertise and their experience and translate it into a new career. So I don't think I'm the expert to answer questions about startup, but I'm so glad that you are here and participating. That was helpful, but I have to make a tree of plans. Yes, a tree of plans. That sounds excellent. Okay, if you've missed a replay and you want to check it out, it will be available on Periscope for 24 hours. After that, you can go to my website, heatherpetherick.com. If you can type that in, somebody again, so we've got the address, that would be great. Or you can go to my Facebook page, Heather Petherick Coaching, and find it there. Awesome. Thanks, you guys, for joining me today. I want you to have the best 2016 ever. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's stay connected. Awesome. Take care.